What if the most powerful decisions shaping our world aren't made in parliaments, palaces, or public meetings? What if they happen behind closed doors in rooms with no cameras, no records, and no witnesses? Throughout history, secret societies have operated in the shadows, influencing kings, revolutions, wars, and ideologies. Tonight, we explore a controversial question: do secret societies still influence modern geopolitics? This is not just a story of cloaks and daggers. This is about real history, real power, and real secrecy. So, what exactly is a secret society? At its core, it's an organization that keeps its activities, membership, and ultimate goals hidden from the public. They're defined by their exclusivity, their private rituals, and their oaths of silence. Now, not all secret societies were created with world domination in mind. Many were formed for noble reasons, for protection in a hostile world, for the preservation of ancient knowledge, or to organize political resistance against tyranny. But others, let's be honest, were all about gaining power. Their key features are almost always the same: hidden leadership structures, unbreakable oaths of secrecy, and a complex system of symbols and codes known only to the initiated. While many started as philosophical discussion groups or social clubs, some inevitably became entangled with the levers of power, politics, finance, and even military strategy. Their influence grew quietly, behind the scenes, far from the public eye. This is not a new phenomenon. Secret societies are as old as civilization itself. In ancient Egypt, powerful priesthoods controlled sacred knowledge, the secrets of astronomy, and the very rights that granted political legitimacy to the pharaohs. In ancient Greece, mysterious groups like the Eleusinian Mysteries held sway over philosophy and leadership, shaping the minds of the elite through secret initiation rituals. Fast forward to medieval Europe, and we find organizations like the legendary Knights Templar. They weren't just warriors, they were bankers, landowners, and a multinational military force. They accumulated so much wealth and power that they eventually alarmed the kings of Europe and the Vatican itself. When the Templars were brutally dismantled in the early 1300s, rumors began to swirl. Their membership read like a who's who of the era: politicians, generals, philosophers, and revolutionaries. These might not be secret societies in the traditional sense, but they share the same core principles. Their meetings are private, their attendees are powerful, and their discussions are strictly off the record. This is where the modern-day secret societies come into play. Critics argue that these elite, private networks exert a hidden influence on everything from wars and peace treaties to economic sanctions and regime changes. They suggest that global narratives are shaped not in public debates, but in these closed-door meetings. On the other hand, supporters claim these groups are simply forums for open discussion among influential people, not decision-making bodies. They argue it's a place to speak freely without the pressure of public scrutiny. The truth, as it often does, likely lies somewhere in between. Influence doesn't always require direct control. Sometimes, all it requires is access to the right people, the right information, and the right moment. Throughout history, power has rarely been transparent, and secrecy offers undeniable advantages. It provides protection from enemies, a strategic edge over rivals, and ultimate control over information. In a way, the story of secret societies reflects a deeper truth about human civilization. Those who control knowledge and information often have the power to shape reality itself. So, the question isn't really whether these secret groups exist. History shows us they always have. The real question is how much influence we, the public, allow them to have without any form of oversight or accountability. The image of a shadowy cabal ruling the world from a hidden lair might be the stuff of movies, but their real influence past and present has left undeniable fingerprints all over the pages of history. Perhaps the greatest power isn't secrecy itself, but our collective willingness to accept it, to not question what happens behind the closed doors, because the moment we stop asking questions is the moment that power truly goes unchecked. What do you think? Are these groups a necessary part of how the world works, or a threat to democratic transparency? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of secrecy and power, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that challenges what you think you know. Keep your minds open, and until we meet again, keep questioning,